Hey guys,
Hey,
good
how are you?
morning.
Good morning.
Happy MLK Day to you.
Same to you. How's it going?
We're cold. We're very, very, very
I was
cold
about to
here in
ask
New
that.
York.
Is it a little bit colder in this room today?
It is freezing here in New York. Okay, they put us in an ice box here at the Brad and Squeeze show.
Yep.
Somebody had the brilliant idea that there should be no heat in this room at any time.
This is the remake of Cool Runnings.
Yes, there should be no heat in this room at any time.
John Candy
because
over here.
It would affect our equipment. So they have shut the heat off in this room, not thinking about when it goes to minus 100 degrees in New York, which it is right now.
Well, I'm not going to complain about Miami, but it is a little bit chilly over here
Yeah,
too.
okay.
Not
Oh,
as
wow.
much as New York, but
We don't feel bad for you. All right.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
All right. Do we have questions on Facebook, Anna?
Yes, we have a couple questions. Okay.
Okay.
So Bernardo Jones, hi Brad and Squeeze. My wife, who is pregnant, put in my papers in October. I already did my biometric and received my work permit last week. My question is, should she put me on her tax return or not? I have never worked here before. Will that be a problem for me?
Yes, you should be on your tax returns because one of the things that you're doing is when you're filing for your marriage case, you have to show that you have a joint economic relationship. So if your spouse is filing head of household or even single, she's misrepresenting to the IRS what her true tax status is. And two, when you go into immigration, they're going to say, wait, you're not sharing an economic relationship. We don't believe this is a real marriage. So for both of those reasons, the answer is yes. If you haven't done it, you always have the right to amend your taxes.
Yes, you do.
Jermaine Stone. Hi, Brad and Squeeze. My wife put in my papers. My priority date was October 4th, 2017. I did biometrics on November 6th, 2017. And I am yet to receive my EAD. Should I be worried?
Well, it's been November, you put in your papers. It should about 120 days. So that's December, January, February. Start getting worried by the first week of March if you haven't heard anything. Until then, sleep well. By the first week of March, if you haven't gotten anything yet, then give us a call.
Vanessa wants to know, what is the difference between a 1601 and a I think she meant I.
Right.
And an I-601A.
That's the same question that was asked about 5 minutes ago by, oh wow, by the gentleman, by the gentleman in Guyana. The 601A is done as a provisional waiver when you're in the United States to go back home to pick up your green card. The 601 is your general waiver form that you would be filing here in the United States for adjustment or at the U.S. Embassy if you have other reasons to be denied your green card. Now remember, the 601A, if we learned from the last caller, only covers unlawful presence in the United States. And it also covers entry without inspection. What it does not cover is misrepresentation of entry. So in other words, if you come to the United States on a false document, and then you live in the United States and you do the provisional waiver, the I-601A, your unlawful presence is okay, but you still lied to the government. You're going to need an I-601 at the embassy. Versus just running across the border, walking off a boat, coming as a crewman, then there was no misrepresentation. Then you're okay.
1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-529-5465. We're right smack inside of the social media check-in with Anna, who is in Miami. We still have yet to come up with a name. Brad Squad, Team Squeeze, come on.
By the way, do we have a video? I love Anna's videos. Do we have a video of Anna? Can we watch one of your videos?
You can. You should actually watch the last one I did, which was explaining to the Latino community how most of us, our roots come from Africa, and that is why the term Afro-Latino has been a popular sensation going on right now.
We'll watch that one at 12 because we don't have that one loaded.
Okay.
But we will watch it. And Jill said we're going to watch that one at 12. What do we have loaded today, Jill?
If you don't know who dreamers are, these are the ones who work hard day by day to better their future. They stay in school and land professional jobs to be able to enjoy the great opportunities the United States has to offer. We cannot allow these rights to be taken away from them when this too is their home. So Trump, you gotta get out, because at the end of the day, we're all Americans. Without them, we would be incomplete. And yes, we call them dreamers, but they're actually the ones that sleep less and grind harder. Let's put a stop to this and defend the dreamers.
I like that.
Very spicy there. I like it. I can't even do it. You know, I don't have that. You know, I don't have that attitude of.
I see her and I said, "Is she from the Bronx?" you know, she reminds me a lot of my Bronx peeps.
Well, I'm a Jersey girl.
You're a Jersey girl.
Jersey,
Yes,
Bronx,
I'm a Jersey girl.
New York metropolitan area.
Yeah. I would think she's from the Bronx.
All right, I like.
Got a Bronx attitude, you know.
I like that.
That aggressive Bronx attitude. Like no fear,
That's
you know.
right. Yeah, you Trump man. Right. I can't do that though. Can you give me like your little?
No, Brad, don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. Let me see your.
Stay Jewish, dude.
I'm going to stay Jewish, but
Yes,
let me see your little spicy. You know.
Don't, Brad.
She
don't
was
even
very.
go there. She was very good.
Very good.
That's how you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very, very good.
Very expressive. Very good. Very on point.
Yes.
You know? All right, so let's get some more.
We have some more questions
Yes.
coming that have came in. Sorry about that. Okay, so Juberkis Jacquez asked, "Good morning. My husband is a citizen and petitioned his mother in April 2017. We received the receipt and have heard nothing else. How much longer do you think this process will last?"
Who filed for the brother?
Her husband filed for his mother. April 2017, and they haven't received anything after that.
The receipt?
So how much longer?
They should have received something. Call us.
They received the receipt and haven't heard anything else.
They should call us. It's 10 months into the case. They should be calling us.
Katrina Daniel, my question is, why has the immigration timelines increased so much? Months and months to get someone here. I'm in the K-1 visa process.
Donald Trump only knows that answer. Generally speaking, he doesn't like immigrants. He has purposely slowed down the entire process.
Paula asks, "Hi, my name is Natasha Frith, and I am a green card holder, and I've been out of America for over 8 years now. It's not going to be up till this year in August. Am I still up for traveling?"
No, you've been out of the United States as a green card holder for more than 8 years. You gave up your permanent residence. So you have two choices at this point. You can go to the U.S. Embassy and say, "Here's my green card. I haven't been in the United States for 8 years. Can I get a visitor's visa?" If you come from a country that's not a visa waiver country. Or you can go to the U.S. Embassy and apply for what's called an SB1 visa, which is not the SPAR Bernstein visa, but they just call it the SB1 visa, interestingly enough. And what you have to show that you have a lot of ties to the United States, and it really wasn't your fault why you've been out of the country for 8 years. The longer you've been out, the harder it is to get that, to try to re-enter with a green card. But if you just try to re-enter with a green card, get on an airplane, you haven't been in the United States for 8 years, you'll get on the airplane, you're going to get to JFK or Miami or wherever you are, and then you're going to be held in jail. You don't want that to happen.
Right. Shine Williams, follow-up. I heard the question about filing taxes. What if you and your spouse don't live together and one file has head of the household?
If you and your spouse don't live together, you have no business filing for a green card because you're going to be denied for fake marriage. Squeeze, we're at 195 views. Can you do something about this, Squeeze?
I've been doing something about it.
Do something about this.
What do you think I'm doing here?
What
do you think these fingers are doing?
I don't know what your fingers are doing. I don't know. Continue, please. Sorry, I just got a little crazy.
Everyone is saying page 21, page 21. And by the way, someone suggested her name should be Social Media Genie.
Social Media Gene?
Genie.
Ooh.
Oh, Genie.
Yeah.
Social Media Genie? Okay, that could work. You know, we'll see.
We need 3
Lewis
options.
wants to...
Yeah.
Lewis asked, "Good morning, Brad. I just recently got my EAD and Social Security number and started being on a payroll last week. My husband also started working last December. He did not file any income tax when he was in Chicago. He is a U.S. citizen. Is it ideal for us to file a joint tax return despite working for only a few months?"
Yes.
I used to file my tax using my ITIN since 2011.
Yes. If you're filing through a spouse, you should always be filing a joint tax return.
Julia King, "Good morning, guys, and Happy New Year. Question: My friend has been being for 8 months now. But the problem is that his put him out and take away everything from him now.
What?
He has.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, I
going
don't understand
verbatim.
this.
You're going
This question
go
just came
verbatim,
in.
and then
She's
we'll put
reading
it in our Facebook. We'll put it in our
This one
Facebook
just came
translator.
in.
All right, we're gonna put it in our Facebook translator. Do it verbatim, and we'll put it in
Okay.
our Facebook translator. Okay.
All right.
Start
Okay,
again.
Wow. Okay. So Julia King, good morning, guys. Happy New Year. Question: my friend has been out for 8 months now, but the problem is that he has put him out and take away everything from him now. He has to be living in a shelter. What can he do?
All right.
So I guess he was taking everything away and just living in a shelter.
Apparently, he was living with a spouse or something,
and
and she threw him out, and now he's in the shelter and wants to know what to do. If you're not, that's what the Facebook translator said. That so if you're not together with your spouse, I mean, obviously you're in a shelter. Your choices are, you have to get up on your feet and get out of a shelter. Number one, but number two, either you're an abused spouse, either physically or extreme emotional abuse, and maybe there's extreme emotional abuse. There's plenty of men who have extreme emotional abuse by a woman. So VAWA cases go both ways, or you're gonna have to figure out another way to get a green card.
There you go. 1-800-529-5465. Still inside of our social media check-in with Anna, who happens to be in Florida. All right, let's go to another question from social media.
Squeeze, we hit 200.
And 3.
And 3.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Chuberki Jack.
So much for the applause.
No applause for 200
No
anymore.
applause for
Not too
200.
late, not too late.
It's not too late. Okay.
You got to get 300 before
All
applause.
right.
Last week was 200 applause.
Yes.
All right, so Juberki Jacquez, can someone with a visitor visa change your status once in the USA?
Yes.
Juberki Jacquez, what is the process for a status change if you are here on a visitor's visa?
What is the process for what do you want to change to? You want to change to a student? You want to change to an investor, a work visa? You want to get your green card? We need more information. Then I can tell you the process.
Wyclef Ken, can you file for spousal visa as a GC holder?
You can, but GC means green card. You can file as a green card holder for your spouse. It'll take about 18 to 24 months. It's a different process than being an American citizen, but you can certainly do it.
Jensel Armington, good morning. I'm currently living in Florida. I have been here in the United States from August 23rd, 2016. Filed my AOS since November 7th, 2016. But now I don't have my green card. Can you help me understand why until now nothing has moved on?
If you filed for your adjustment of status in November of 2016, and it is now almost February 2018, or January 2018, we're coming into February 2018, that's a year and 3 months. The only thing I can tell you is you screwed up somewhere, because there's no way that it should be a year and 3 months and you have nothing. So how you screwed up, what you did wrong, I don't know the answer to that, but we can certainly, in a consultation, figure it out and get your case going. But the answer is you screwed up somewhere.
Ashley White, I got a letter stating I have a second interview, but no date. How long should I get a date?
It's about 9 months for the second interview. The second interview, I presume, is on a marriage case where they didn't believe the marriage was real the first time around. For the second time, they're going to separate you into 2 different rooms. You're going to play the dating game, kind of like the ratified marriage on our first show ever.
We should bring that
We
back.
should bring that back. That was a great segment.
I don't know why it disappeared.
I don't know what happened to it. One of the best segments we ever did. We did a great segment, our first show ever. We never did it again. Where we actually took a real marriage, somebody in a real marriage, and it was Tamika and Kevin. And Tamika was in the United States and Kevin was in Jamaica. And we did what's called a mini Stokes interview, where they didn't know the questions and they had to get the answers right. Like, where did they first meet? Or what was the last movie they saw? That's the type of questions that these people are going to get now. And by the way, Kevin and Tamika, for what we understand, it's a real legitimate marriage. And they were screwing it up.
Yeah.
Okay, Bahira, Haynes, is it safe to travel on an advanced parole card to Jamaica and back?
Yes.
Okay, Dion Ricketts. Can someone file taxes with their husband before you receive the EAD or Social Security number?
Yeah, you put a W-7 on your tax return, you get a tax identification number, and once you get your Social Security number, you can update your taxes.
Vivian, after your son filed for mom and she got her work permit, how long is it going to take for her to get her green card?
After your son, what?
After your son filed for, I guess after the son filed for his mother,
Oh,
and she
okay.
got her work permit.
It should be about 9 months if it's done right.
Okay, Genevieve Sofa, do you have to file joint income tax if you are legally married to a permanent resident 4 years now?
Yes.
All right, and that is it.
Thank you very much, Anna.